Well, welcome back to our 2028 End Confirmation Series, everyone. This is where we're revealing the amazing confirmations God has done to verify Christ's return in the year 2028. Now notice, the day and hour are not known, only the year 2028. Christ returns, Feast of Trumpets, 2028. And this has been my message ever since the year 2008. So this is going to be confirmation number 11. But wait, before I tell it to you, let me say this again. You shouldn't be listening to any of these confirmations if you haven't first listened to the 10-part 2028 End video series. That series is all Bible-based. This 2028 End message is Bible-based. So watch that seminar first, and then learn these confirmations. Then you'll understand the amazing nature of them. So here we are now at number 11. 11 2028 End confirmations. That's crazy. I'll list the first 10 on the screen right now, along with the year they happened. But sometime you should visit our 2028 End website, click on the confirmations link at the top, and then go through these confirmations one by one and learn them all. They are stunning. But for now, this is number 11. And this one God did in the year 2019. I had just finished creating our 10-part 2028 End video series the previous year. And I found out in December of that year, 2018, that the series was exactly 280 minutes long. It blew my mind. God controlled our 2028 End video series to be 280 minutes long to say 2028 End. Literally the title of the series. So right after that, God told me to place the 10 videos on the homepage of our 2028 End website, so people would immediately see them. And then he wanted me to make a short introduction video to introduce people to the message in the 10-part series. And this video was to sit at the very top of the homepage. So this video would be the first video people see who visit our 2028 End website. And it would sit there till Christ returns. So I did everything God asked. But when I went to upload the intro video to YouTube on February 28th, 2019, my eyes were immediately drawn to its 11-digit code. Every video that gets uploaded to YouTube receives a unique 11-digit code. YouTube's bots randomly create that code. And this code becomes the URL for the video, so that it can be shared anywhere online. So I'm going to show you right now the code that was randomly created by YouTube for that intro video. Do you see it? The code begins with a 6 and ends with a 28. What? Guys, this is the message in the video. This has been my message ever since 2008. God declared the end from the beginning by using the number 6. So the code began with a 6. The video then reveals the 6 creation days foretold of a 6,000-year plan, which will end with Christ's return in the year 2028. So the code ended with a 28. Guys, this is impossible. Everything else was just meaningless letters. So the 6 at the beginning and the 28 at the end stood out like sore thumbs. It was screaming the message in the video. The 6,000th year will end in the year 2028. Now, when I look closer, I noticed what I thought first was just a capital O was actually the number 0. And you'll see it there right near the middle. Well, in Confirmation 10, you'll learn God told me the 0 represents time 0, meaning time has run out. It has counted down to 0. It's over, the end. So the 6 in the beginning, the 0 in the middle, and the 28 at the end are actually saying day 6, or Earth's 6,000th year, ends 2028. This is mind-blowing, guys. I took a statistics class in college, so I know how to calculate these odds. And guys, the odds of this 11-digit code having a 6 at the beginning, a 0 in the middle, and a 28 at the end, and nothing else but meaningless letters, is more than a 1 in 50 million chance. I mean, that's basically no chance. Virtually impossible. But for God. Guys, God controlled this number. I don't know how He can do it. How can God control computers? YouTube's random bots that just kick out some 11-digit code. Mind-blowing. Especially when you grasp that this was the video of all videos God wanted me to create. A short 4-minute introduction video that introduces the world to this 2028 end message. And the video will sit at the top of the home page of the website till the Lord returns. It's just stunning, guys. Now, if you want to know how the odds are calculated, stay with me. I'll explain it to you as briefly as possible. Each digit in YouTube's 11-digit code can either be a lowercase letter, so that's 26 letters, or an uppercase letter. That's another 26 letters. Or one of the 10 digits, 0 through 9. So that's 62 possible options for each digit in the 11-digit code. So the odds of getting a 6 for the very first digit is 1 out of 62. There's a 1 out of 62 chance that the first digit would be a 6. Now the odds of getting a letter for the second digit is 52 out of 62. And if you carry these odds out for each digit, you get the fractions I've written on the screen. Now let me explain something to you. To get the odds of getting this entire 11-digit code, you simply multiply the fractions. Let me give you an example of this just to show you what I'm saying. Let's take a 6-sided dice, numbered 1 through 6 on its sides. So when you roll that dice, it can come up either as a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6. So let's take the number 6. What are the chances the first time you roll that dice that you'll get a 6? Well, it's 1 out of 6. Okay, let's roll the dice again. And what are the chances that we get a 6? Well, again, it's 1 out of 6. So the two events are independent of each other. They each have a 1 out of 6 chance. So now, to calculate what are the chances to roll a dice twice and get a 6 both times, you just simply multiply the fractions. 1/6 times 1/6. which is 1/36. So there was a 1 out of 36 chance. In other words, every 36 times you roll those dice twice, on average, you will land 2 6s. Okay, so looking back at our 11-digit code, now you understand. You just multiply those numerators and multiply those denominator numbers right across the board, and you get the odds for getting this code. And I'll put the numbers on the screen. And you're going to see it's a 1 out of over 50 million. In other words, I'd have to upload 50 million videos to potentially land this code that starts with a 6, has a 0 somewhere in it in the middle, and a 28 at the end, and nothing else but meaningless letters. So it just screams out to you, 6 ends 2028. The message I've been preaching for God ever since 2008. For most of the 4-minute introduction video, I'm showing an image on screen, literally showing you the 6 creation days, representing a 6,000-year plan that will end in 2028 with the earth on fire. I mean, you can see it right on your screen. This is the message of the video. And God creates an 11-digit code saying the exact same thing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Take as long as you want to think about it.
Let me ask you a question you probably never pondered. Why did God create the world in 6 days? Do you think he had no logic, motive, or purpose behind using that specific number of days? Do you think he just placed a bunch of numbers in a hat and nonchalantly drew one? Or do you believe the cosmos required that precise number of days to be completed, as if God could not have created it in 1, 2, 5, or any other number of days? Friend, you should know better. God can do anything. Which brings us back to the original question. Why did God create the world in 6 days? The answer to this mystery is contained in the Bible, and its gradual, albeit secret, uncovering in story after story leads to the stunning prophetic title of Gabriel Ansley Erb's book, Undeniable Biblical Proof Jesus Christ Will Return to Planet Earth exactly 2,000 years after the year of his death. But far more important than merely discovering this fact, Gabriel's book will fully elucidate and crush all confusion concerning what a person must do to obtain eternal life. For it will illuminate the true spiritual meaning behind every detail God controlled to happen in the ancient Bible stories. So sit back and hold on, because Gabriel's message is going to be a life-changing ride. Order your copy today in paperback or ebook form from Amazon.com.